Hello, my name is Mr. Dog, and today we're going to look at the Ice Rider VMAX deck and Expanded. The main attack we're going to be using on Ice Rider VMAX is Max Lance, does 10 base damage, and if you discard up to 2 energy, if you do it does 120 more damage for each energy you discarded in this way. So we can do 250 damage, but we also play Choice Band, which allows us to do 30 more damage to our opponent's active Pokemon GX or EX. So this allows us to do 280 damage, which is enough to knock out any relevant tag team in the game, including ADP. Now we do discard the energies, which is a little bit awkward, but we can easily power up the Ice Rider using Aqua Patch. This allows us to attach a water energy card from our discard pile to one of our benched water Pokemon, and we can combine this with the Keldeo-EX for its Russian ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. So we can use this to force our Ice Rider onto the bench, so we can use an Aqua Patch for it. And we also play 2 copies of Melony. This allows us to attach a water energy card from our discard pile to one of our Pokemon V. And we also draw 3 cards in the process, which is nice. Ice Rider has 320 HP, which makes us quite difficult to knock out, so we can force opponents to try and 2-hit KO us. But to try and stop them getting the knockout, we can play Max Potion. It heals all damage from one of our Pokemon, but we discard all energy attached to our Pokemon. This doesn't actually matter, because Ice Rider already discards all of its energy using its attack. And we also play 1 copy of Acerola, lets us put one of our Pokemon that has any damage counters on it, and all cards attached to it into our hand. Finally, to help us get waters in the discard pile so we can use Aqua Patch and Melony, we have Volcanion Prism Star. Once during your turn, you may discard a water energy card from your hand. If you do, your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of our bench Pokemon. It's kind of like 1/2 of an escape rope. So this can be good when we want to gust, but we don't want to use Guzma for our turn as our supporter. Okay, so I'm going to keep introduction short and sweet. Let's get on to some gameplay. Okay, looks like we're going against an ADP Dragonite deck. Probably going to have to Dedenne here. Because his hand's not that good. I'd like to find another Ice Rider in case this one gets knocked out. So let's just probably discard the Guzma. And grab this. Got a couple of Ice Rider prized, so hopefully we can get one off the prize cards at some point. We might need one. So we can actually get a knockout on an ADP if we find a Choice Band. There it is. They're probably just going to go for the Ultra Creation GX this turn. Okay, cool. So you need to find those choice belts. Attach this, and we'll grab Lumineon, probably for research. And we'll get a water in the discard pile, I think. Probably could have grabbed 2 to fin out our deck a bit more. Okay, nice. So we have everything we need, I think. Let's see what we get off the Trainers Mail. We'll grab the Max Potion. And we'll discard the Sky Field and the Research, because we have the V-Seeker in hand anyway. Then we'll get the knockout. I think we'll bench this, just in case. Then we'll Max Lance for the knockout. Let's see what we got off the prizes. We do have an Ice Rider VMAX prize, that'd be nice to get. So we can evolve our bench. Aqua Patch, it's pretty nice. Ice Rider V. So they can actually knock out our VMAX, but they need a lot. They need a Leon and some kind of damage modifier like a Muscle Band or Choice Belt. They've already got a Float Stone attached, so they can't really attach a tool unless they Field Blower themselves. They could also play Hawlucha, Radiant Hawlucha. And if they don't knock us out, we can just use Max Potion. Okay, so they're going to power up the V-Ball. They could item lock us this turn. Okay, so they do actually play Hawlucha. Could make things difficult for us, because we can't play V-Seeker. Okay, so that's actually pretty bad. We can't really do that much. So I might just have to go into this and stall for a little bit. Don't even know if I really want to attach the energy, but we will. Hopefully we can top deck a supporter next turn. That's really not what we need. Okay, so they're still going to item lock us. That's annoying. Do get an N though, but I don't really want to use it, so we'll just pass. Okay. Pokemon Ranger, that's actually decent because we can stop them taking extra prize cards. Definitely use that. It means we're not item locked as well. Probably Max Potion this. And we'll Aqua Patch. And probably Dedenne is probably the best thing we could do here. Or Crobat. No, Crobat's better, I think. Oh, we nearly got the attack off as well. Just needed a Float Stone. So we'll attach. And we'll use this just to fin out our deck, and we won't be able to use items next turn if they item lock us, so might as well use these whilst we can. And we'll pass. So now they'll only take 2 prize cards instead of 3 when we knock this out, and we should be able to get the response knockout. Then we only just take 1 more prize card, which shouldn't be too difficult. Okay. So we'll get the knockout on this. I don't really want them to end me down to 1, so we'll just attach an energy. And we need to hope they don't have an N in their hand. Max Lance for the knockout. So we get an Ice Rider and a Quick Ball. So the good thing is though, they won't be able to N and Guzma. They do have a Leon though, so they probably can still get a knockout. Oh, okay, maybe not. So we do have Melony, so we can just win here. They were 10 short on knocking us out. But even if they did knock us out, we could still win with this Ice Rider. So that's a good game. I thought they were winning at first when they were just item locking us constantly, but top decking that Ranger was definitely clutch. GG's. Okay, so starting off with Crobat, not ideal. So we've got Trainers Mail. They'll grab probably a Quick Ball. Discard the Melony. Grab an Ice Rider. And we'll grab another Ice Rider just in case. And we'll attach for our turn. Then we'll pass. So by the looks of it, this is another ADP Dragonite deck. Or maybe not. I haven't seen any ADP Dragonite decks play Sonia. Okay, it's ADP Arceus. It's a shame we don't play Choice Belt. Choice Belt would actually let us get a KO on the Arceus V-Star. Okay. So they couldn't get a Float Stone out the active, that's pretty good for us. Probably don't have a great hand right now. So I think we'll probably just go for a research. So we're going to be able to KO this Dedenne, which is really good. Evolve this as well, so you don't get an easy KO on a Ice Rider V. Attach for our turn. The only problem is this hand is a little bit dead, so we need to hope for some decent prize cards. Max Potion and Capacious Bucket. Not really the best, to be honest. They're playing Ice Rider as well. Certainly an interesting deck they've got. Okay, this looks like a deck wizard deck, if I ever saw one. I better not lose to this now, after I roasted this deck. Okay, so we might need to find Pokémon Ranger. Oh, nice. What a top deck. So we'll Capacious Bucket for 2 waters. We'll attach 1 and discard 1. We'll use a Sky Field. Then research. We researched away both of our Max Potions, which kind of sucks. So we can actually get the knockout on the ADP if we find a way to get another energy on here. Just need to find my Keldeo. Oh wait, I shouldn't have attached the Float Stone. What am I doing? Okay. So I can still find two Aqua Patches, and that'll work as well. I attached the Float Stone without thinking, that was stupid. Okay, but it worked out though, it worked out. So we'll Aqua Patch once. For another Aqua Patch. But I should have just got a Keldeo-EX and okay, so now we retreat into this. And we get a knockout on the ADP. So we just need to take one more prize card and we win. And our opponent hasn't even taken any prize cards yet. Pretty good prize cards as well. But they can easily Arceus B-Star for an N. Okay, so there's their B-Star. Probably gonna go for an N. Okay, no, I think that's a mistake. Okay, we just win them because we've got Guzma in the discard pile, and we can just Guzma up one of these guys to win the game. So I'm not sure why they didn't play N there. Maybe it was prized or something. Maybe they don't play it. Who knows? Send up this. Attach an energy. Then we'll Guzma. We get a knockout on all these bench Pokemon, but we'll just send up this. Then we'll Max Lance for game. So we beat 2 ADP decks in this video. Nice. Thank you for watching this video. I quite like this Ice Rider deck. It's really good against tag team decks. However, we don't knock out VMAXs, but this deck is still a fun deck to play and I definitely would recommend trying it out. Let me know your thoughts on this deck down in the comments and please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you for the next deck showcase. Bye!